What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Band of Brothers. Episode 8, The Last Patrol. And we're coming off Breaking Point, which... that was a really, really difficult episode to get through. It had so many different levels of emotion to it, where, like, watching watching these soldiers lose their buddies, their brothers, and just everything that they, like, go through, it's just...
It makes me emotional just thinking about it every single time. I love this show so much. It's very important, I feel, to watch.
So powerful.
It's a lot. And thank you guys for understanding what I was trying to say in the last episode. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, Buck, like, just watching Buck go through what he went... like, this dude, he's like, shoot this guy a bunch, but the moment he sees his friends in that state that we saw them in, he crumbled. Like, he couldn't, like, that was his break. Like, he broke. That was his moment, and he just couldn't do it anymore. And I probably would have broken way before he ever did in these situations. And
yeah,
it's just...
they have a lot of mental fortitude in order to just continue to stay in its fucking freezing, shitty conditions. No food, no clothes, no blankets, no shelter, no ammo to defend yourself.
And you're just being zeroed in all day and just getting blasted.
Just constant barrage of bullshit.
Dude, that episode was just...
you get up every single day, you do your job.
Yeah. It's just, it's just insane. And just, like, as hard as it was to watch it, it also had, like, emotional moments on, like, the good side.
Yeah.
Watching Spears, when they needed someone to step up, when Winters just yelled his name, like, Spears, because Winters tried to go, but he wasn't allowed. He got pulled back.
All he had to do was just call for Spears. Boom.
Spears just ran out. They figured it out. And then just, like, that moment alone was just, like, goosebump inducing. But then he, like, ran across enemy lines and then came back, and it was like, dude, you are absolutely a maniac. And this dude is, like, just insane. He's just crazy badass. And then the conversation that he had with Lipton at the end of the episode, talking about, like, oh yeah, you know, the stories, this and that, I want them to... he basically was like, yeah, I want them to believe that, because then they'll know how badass I am. Like, there's a level of respect there. And that was one of the things that had been talked about in the episode. Dyke just being in charge, it wasn't getting it done, and no one looked up to him. Everyone was always wondering where this dude was, going on his walks and this and that. And then when it became real war situations, that's when Spears came in, and Lip and Spears were having that conversation. And ever since Winters got promoted, they were questioning, like, who is in charge, and Spears is like, you've been in charge. You're the guy. You're the one that they're talking about. So between the moment of Spears doing what he did and then the conversation with Lipton, that was, like, really emotional in, like, the good kind of way.
Right, like, you're there for them. You give them pep talks every single day. You back them up. You know their names. You know their nicknames.
Yeah,
you know everything about each one of your dudes.
He's so good. He's a great leader. And, you know, Easy's... He's the leader of Easy's ever since, you know, Winters got promoted. And... it's just, that episode was literally all over the map in terms of emotions, just because of just seeing the pain, but then seeing some of the triumph at the end and the good feelings, and just, you know, that is, like, the bravery and the leadership and just some of the stuff that we're seeing here. And it's just, it's really powerful stuff, like, across the board. And I'm just going to keep saying it because I'm really grateful to be watching this show. I'm really grateful that people kept talking about it. I'm grateful that people kept suggesting it. And it's something that always kind of was just at the bottom of the list. It was always just kind of lurking around. And I'm like, now's the time to watch Band of Brothers. Let's watch it. And here we are, we're coming up to, like, the end of the series, and yeah, we've only got this episode and 2 more to go. So it's been an incredible experience, and even just at its core of a show, it is so well produced. Mm-hmm. Just the acting is like there are so many recognizable faces in this show.
It's amazing.
And I don't feel that at all. I don't feel like, oh, there's Magneto. Oh, there's Abraham from The Walking Dead. Like, there are so many faces that we have seen, and usually that kind of stuff, like, pulls you out of a moment. Mm-hmm. But, like, their acting and just the way everything is being delivered in this show, the cinematography, the effects, just the way the camera's moving, it's like all the shaky cam just really makes it feel like that we're there. It's just such a spectacular show from top to bottom, and again, it's a really important learning experience, which makes it even better of a show and important to be watching. So, super grateful.
Yep.
Ready to check out this episode?
Yep.
Let's go.
We had lost some very good men. Toy and Garnier had lost their legs there. Gordon was badly hit. A number of other people were killed. It was a difficult situation.
I don't know the exact amount of men that got killed in that. 6, 7 of them were real close friends of mine.
Skip Muck died, and Eugene Rowe came to me 10 minutes after he was killed, and he wanted me to see if I wanted to go look at him, and I said no, I wouldn't be able to stand that, so I didn't go look at him.
After Bastogne, we went to Hagenau. There was another push there. We want to get some idea of
You have a feeling you're going to live through the war. You have a feeling it's starting to ease off. You can't account for it. It's just a gut feeling, but everybody had that feeling. I believe I might be able to live through it, so walk carefully. Take care of yourself.
I love hearing them talk. That's so sad. Like 6 or 7 of them were my close friends. That's like...
I still think that the first one in that set of interviews is Winters.
No, Winters is with the glasses, I think. At the end there.
The 101st Airborne had been made famous by what it did in the Battle of the Bulge. Newspapers called them the battered bastards of Bastogne. They had been through hell on earth and were now pulling into the comparative paradise of Hagenau. I had missed Bastogne. All I knew was what I had read and heard around the replacement depot, that we had broken the back of the enemy and the war would soon be over. When I was finally able to rejoin Easy Company, they looked nothing like the heroes who had just helped win the war.
George Luz, it's me. Come on, I haven't been gone that long.
Jesus, yes you have.
Hey guys, Sergeant Martin. My name's David Webster. I just got back from the hospital. What's the rest of the guys?
This is everybody.
This can't be everybody.
Oh my god, please don't say anything else.
Kobler, where's he?
Oh my god, stop talking.
Second platoon lost more guys than we did. They're really short-handed.
Yeah, right. Report to second, Webster. They'll find a place for you.
Oh no, Webster. God damn, dude.
Thought he was just trying to be light and kind of...
No, you're not even thinking
Hey,
at this point.
Some lieutenant told me to report to second. Your name's Jackson, right?
That's right.
Who's leading the platoon?
Sergeant Malarkey is.
What, no officers?
Nikki Malarkey, lieutenant. He's on a fast track now.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson, help me up, will you?
It's like, I don't think they want to see your clean, shiny, smiley face right now with everything that they just went through.
You come from the hospital?
Yeah.
It's like that hospital. We left Holland 4 months ago.
Well, I wasn't there the whole time. It was rehabilitation, then the replacement depot.
Well, I'm sure he tried to bust out and help us in Bastogne, Web.
I don't know how I would have done that.
Well, it's funny, because Popeye found a way. So did Allie, right? Back in Holland. And Garnier and...
Yeah, where is Garnier? Still your platoon, Sergeant? No. Let's go.
He got hit.
Just stop asking where everyone is.
Stop talking.
What was Olega?
Does he not think that this is a serious?
I don't, like, I couldn't possibly be in his mindset because I would not ask those questions.
Just the look on those guys' faces, you can fucking tell.
Oh, fuck.
What's the matter there, Webster? Nervous in the service?
No, fine, Sergeant.
Why don't you go talk to Captain Spears?
Captain Spears? What happened to Captain Winters?
He's running the whole battalion now.
So Easy Company had a new CO to go along with all the other new faces. The guys I knew were either gone or very different from what I remembered.
Yeah.
I was a veteran of D-Day and Market Garden and had been with the company since its formation. But now, because I had missed Bastogne, I was treated as a replacement and felt like I was starting all over.
I mean, that's tough.
Sergeant Lipton?
Hey, look what I found.
Feeling all right?
He's got pneumonia.
Sorry to hear that.
What are you sorry about? He's alive, he's got a couch, goddamn blanket, snug as a bug.
Sergeant Malarkey said to check with the CO if I should be in 2nd platoon.
We'll get you situated.
It's like he was with them, missed a shit ton of time in some intense, crazy battles. A lot of people died, were injured, and he comes back thinking like he's just like, hey, guys, what's up? Like, no.
Lieutenant Jones looking for Captain Spears. He's on his way, sir. Why don't you sit down? What platoon are you in?
Colin Hanks.
Oh, we're about to find that out.
Tom Hanks was in Saving Private Ryan.
Regiment wants patrol for prisoners. Since the river is the main line of resistance, we're gonna have to cross it to get to them. There's a 3-story building on the enemy side. We know it's occupied. You can have 15 men. Think very hard about who you want to lead the patrol.
When?
Tonight, 0100.
Yes, sir.
Want this one to be as foolproof and as safe as possible.
Yeah, don't take any chances on this one. We're too far along for that.
Spears, want to discuss
Who are you?
Lieutenant Jones, sir.
Right, our West Pointer.
Yes, sir.
When'd you graduate?
June 6th, sir.
June 6th of last year?
D-Day, yes, sir.
All right, don't get hurt.
Fresh out of the academy, huh?
Sir, I'm Private Webster from 1st Platoon. I just got back from the hospital, and Lieutenant Foley told me to go to 2nd, but Sergeant Malarkey said...
Fine, 2nd. Take, Lieutenant Jones. Lieutenant. OP2.
Shit! Go! Jeff, they spotted us!
Is that it?
I don't know, I think so.
Go, go!
This feels like just total chaos with these two.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm comfortable with these two.
This is Lieutenant Jones, just assigned to 2nd Platoon.
Patrol's being planned for tonight, 0100 hours.
What do you know about this patrol thing?
Nothing.
Come on, Webster. Spill it.
Captain Spears is to pick 15 men.
Just give us the names, Webb.
Who? Your secret safe, Webb.
I don't trust you.
Efron,
Shit.
McClung, and you.
Got some bad news. There is a patrol set for tonight. So far, Spears wants McClung.
No. Yeah, we've just fucking heard. Webster here told us.
In war, soldiers sometimes die in the fever pitch of a firefighter by artillery when they're huddled in a foxhole. Bill Keene, a Toccoa man, was killed because he was carrying a sack of potatoes from one building into another. In the wrong place at the wrong time. He was dead before Doc Rowe even heard the call for a medic.
Did you know him well?
No, not really.
I feel like the choice of words and the moments that he's saying them are like the worst possible moments to be talking. Like, just... You're so better off just keeping quiet. Webb's off to a rough start.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like West Point kid is going to get any respect from these soldiers.
Can't believe you're gonna make Malarkey leader.
Christ, he only lost his 5 best friends. What the fuck's he got to look for?
Has it been a long time since your last shower, Professor?
Yikes, dude.
I guess I don't really need a shower.
I don't either.
Sergeant Malarkey's really in no condition to be on this patrol. And maybe if you offered, you could go in his place.
No, they want someone with experience.
The guys they picked have plenty of that.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Lieutenant Jones wanted to experience combat before the war was over. Don Malarkey had been on the front lines every time Easy Company had seen action since D-Day. If it was possible for them to switch places for the patrol, it would be a small moment of justice.
Captain Winters, about the patrol. I feel that I should go on the patrol, sir. Denied. Permission to speak, sir.
Ooh, I don't know if this is a good idea, kid.
It looks like Sergeant Malarkey could use a break, sir. I've discussed it with him, and he said that he did not mind if I took his place on the patrol. That was nice of him.
Captain Winters.
Yes.
I'd really like to be on that patrol, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Captain.
He's got a point about Sergeant Malarkey.
Yeah, point.
Fine. You can go. Secured 4 rubber boats to get you across the river. Lieutenant Jones here is the ranking officer, and he'll be along as an observer. Sergeant Martin here will lead the patrol in Sergeant Malarkey's place. You have to move fast, but carefully. Put a perimeter around the house. Once that's in place, get your rifle grenades in the first floor window, get your assault team in quick. Okay, good, understood. Remember, it's about prisoners. Don't pop the first thing that moves.
This...
They want them to go kidnap people.
This doesn't feel good.
Doesn't.
This feels really... I'm just uncomfortable with this whole setup right now.
Yeah.
You've got a whole group of people who don't want to be there, and you've added 2 people to the mix that they don't want there.
Right.
You set for tonight?
I'm ready.
Those crowds are gonna catch some hell.
So I hear. I'm not personally going in. I'm supposed to stay in the rear and give them cover.
Best place to be.
I mean, you could tell he's getting more comfortable. He didn't dive onto the ground this time.
Yeah, but I swear to God, he looks like he's 16 years old.
I mean, he graduated college. But yes, he's young. But he's extremely inexperienced compared to everyone else that he's with. Because all these guys, with the exception of Webb, have spent the entire time in the most gruesome hell-on-earth battles.
15 men crossing a river to capture prisoners from a German observation post. Getting back safely could be successfully accomplished in as little as 10 minutes. The same mission could be met with disaster and result in nothing more than 15 Americans killed or wounded in action.
I'm just like, with this type of thing, I'm just anticipating the worst. It's just...
Fucking rubber boats, and it's fucking cold.
Keep it steady. Keep it steady.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Okay, keep going.
So they are now down. How many is that?
I think there was 4 about.
3, 4.
It's already way more noise.
Oh my God. This is so scary.
Come on, move up.
It's like almost too quiet.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, take Grant and Heffron. Secure the right perimeter and the crossroads. Clear? Jackson, wait!
Oh no.
Put it down! Jackson! Take care of him.
Oh my God.
He told him to fucking wait. He said wait.
What? Cover me,
God, oh my God.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm like so fidgety, like this.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my God, dude.
Jesus Christ, come on, blow the goddamn whistle!
Holy shit, dude.
This is fucking chaos. Oh my God. Is Jones up in the water? Or in the boat? Oh my God.
This is so insane.
I'm gonna get a medic. Got this?
How does he, like, I know West Point, they're very highly educated. How do they know, like, this is literally his first day. How does he know what to do in this moment?
I don't know.
Jackson, look at me. Don't listen to him. Don't
Oh,
listen to him.
shit.
You're gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
No, 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 no!
No! Oh my God.
That is not the mission.
All right, Jackson, you gotta stop. You're okay.
Was it Eugene?
Yeah, it's always Eugene.
All right, look at the flame, Jackson. Look at the front. Okay.
He just has like such a calming voice.
He does. He's super good at this.
All right, let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here.
Guys, come on, help the doc move.
Oh my God.
Eugene Jackson was 20 years old. He'd lied about his age when he joined the Army at 16. His family, I'm sure, got a telegram from the War Department saying he died a hero on an important mission that would help win the war. In fact, Eugene lost his life on a stretcher in a dank basement in Hagenau, crying out in agony while his friends looked on helplessly. He was just one more casualty in a war that was supposed to be all but over.
I mean, I definitely understand the feeling of wanting to just end those two.
I get...
Just because of everything you guys have been through and those that you've lost and...
It was his own grenade.
He died of his wounds, sir.
Any others?
No, sir.
Well executed. It's not your fault.
We heard you got 2 prisoners. Good work.
Jackson's dead.
Yeah, well, they want another patrol tonight.
What? Doing another one? Dude, that was like... That was quick, but that was super intense.
You'll leave someone on the bank?
Yeah, it's the 3rd prisoner that was too far gone to bring back.
Maybe we should put him out of his misery.
I can't listen to it anymore.
My God.
What you looking at, Webster? That's what I thought, college boy.
Are you drunk, trooper?
Yes, sir, I am drunk, sir. Sick and tired of fucking patrols, taking orders.
Hey, calm. Shut up.
Taking the side, Johnny.
We need Lipton.
Yeah, I am.
That's rough.
I feel like Lipton always makes it positive.
So he knows we lost a man?
Yeah, he knows. He also knows he picked up 2 prisoners who talked.
About what?
OB, supply trouble, Hitler's favorite color. I don't know. None of it gets us across the river. I don't know, Dick. I don't know what to tell you. He gave him a successful patrol. Now he wants to.
Successful.
It's the same roster as last night. Well, mostly.
Y'all did a damn fine job on a tough mission last night. I wish you good luck tonight, because I'd be expecting more of the same. But damn sure you remind them how proud I am of what they did.
I don't think they'd care that much about that.
Right now. It's a lot. There's a lot.
They all, like, they feel like they're done. And the fact that they just keep getting sent out for more is just demoralizing. Especially you got to send out the same crew.
Yeah. After they just lost one of their own.
Men did an excellent job last night. Proud. I just saw Colonel Sink. He's proud, too. In fact, he's so proud he wants you to do another patrol across the river tonight. Any moment now, the outpost we hit last night will go up in flames. Martin?
Yes, sir.
Means we'd have to venture farther into town this time.
Farther into town.
They barely even crossed the river before engaging.
We recovered all the boats, so we'll be setting off from the same place we did last night.
We're not changing the plan any, sir.
It'll be 0200 hours instead of 0100.
God, that sounds fucking horrifying.
Want you all to get a full night's sleep tonight. Means in the morning, you will report to me that you made it across the river.
Oh, what?
Into German lines. We're unable to secure any live prisoners.
Jones, don't fuck it up.
Understand?
Sir. Sir.
Wow, dude.
He's awesome.
I don't think West Point's gonna approve of this. He's like, I'm giddy for war. I want to go do it.
I don't know if he is now.
I think he is. He looked disappointed in that decision. He wants to get experience before this war's over. I don't know if he got enough of it from that one patrol.
First Sergeant Lipton.
Sir.
Your honorable discharge as an enlisted man and battlefield commission as a second lieutenant.
Oh, he gets to go home.
Lieutenant Jones, the regiment has seen fit to promote you to first lieutenant. Congratulations. Good luck.
Second patrol never happened. Word was Captain Nixon wrote up a bogus report and regiment never got wise. As we pulled out of Hagenau, many of us in Easy Company felt that a corner had been turned, and we all might make it home alive.
Colonel Sink's a bit unhappy with the appearance of your uniform. He says it's not befitting to your rank.
Oak leaves.
Congratulations, Major.
Wow.
Wow.
Major winners. I fucking love that.
He's really good at this job. He's just like a really good person.
Here.
He's been allowed back.
I wondered if people back home would ever know what it cost the soldiers to win this war. In America, things were already beginning to look like peacetime. How could anyone ever know of the price paid by soldiers in terror, agony, and bloodshed if they'd never been to places like Normandy, Bastogne, or Hagenau?
Wow.
Wow. It's a lot of places. Soon they will be entering Germany. So scary.
You know how all those people know about the sacrifices and everything the soldiers went through? Content like this.
So sad.
It's just... It's so... Like... That episode started off feeling really uncomfortable. Webb coming back after all this time, they gave him I feel like that's the normal thing. It's like, you've been gone for so long, you're coming back, you gotta kind of earn that respect back.
That makes sense.
Especially after, like, the shit that these guys have been through, and the stuff that he missed. It's like, yeah, you were there for Normandy, but Normandy was a long time ago, and we've been through literal hell since. And a lot of people have died, and they've lost their brothers, and they've gone home. Like, guys had to leave, and it's been crazy. So it was basically like them initiating him back in, it felt like.
Well, but they were kind of pissed off at him that, you know, some of the other guys that were in the hospital, they broke out of the hospital to rejoin their brothers. Like, what the fuck is your excuse?
Yeah. I forget what his name was, but even from, like, the med bay with, like, the sling on his arm, he's just ripping it off, going to war, and then getting his leg blown off. It's that he clearly didn't have that kind of attitude. He was probably comfortable, didn't want to leave. And, you know, other guys want to get back to the line with their boys and fight. And so, I mean, I think they were razzing him just because of what he did and how long he was gone and the fact that he missed so much. And,
yeah. I
mean, they had the successful patrol, and it felt like they kind of welcomed him back there at the end, you know?
It's hard for me to watch who they portray. He's like a kid. He's like a kid, and he's you know, Jackson is, I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die.
That stuff, like, when you hear, like, regardless of what the movie or show or content, the moment you start hearing a young soldier start crying out, like, I don't want to die, like, that is some of the hardest shit.
In just absolute terror.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're in pain, and there's literally nothing anyone can do.
Yeah. It felt like Eugene was doing a good job and got him to calm down, but
Eugene is amazing.
I think he just got too panicked and...
Well, no, he died of his own injuries. There was nothing he could do anyways.
Yeah. I mean...
They're trying to get him out of there, but he
It was too much.
He died.
Yeah. It was too much. Not even just bringing Webb back, but then inserting... what's his name? Jones? From West Point. And it's, again, one of those things where I don't really know much about it. All I know is that, like, West Point's insanely hard to get into, and they're highly educated, and they are really, really smart when they get out of West Point when you graduate. I just don't understand necessarily how prepared they are to just, like, send him to the front lines like that, to lead combat with a crew of soldiers who have been doing it for so long. It's one of those tough situations where, as a soldier, do you just kind of just, like, accept it, look the other way, whatever, he's calling the orders, I'm just going to go do what I do? Or do they look at him as, like, not part of the team because he literally didn't experience anything that they went through? And it's just one of those really tough things that I feel like between Webb and him getting inserted into the group and then doing that patrol, it just felt like I honestly went into like this like that patrol thinking like everyone was just gonna get wiped out. Like it just felt like it was just in an uncomfortable. There was a lot of just wild card like things at play with this patrol. Like no one wanted to go. It seemed like really dangerous despite it being quick and easy on paper. Everything's easy on paper.
But I mean, it feels as though they accepted them by the time they were done.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, he immediately got promoted, which is just wild.
That's weird to me.
Yeah, I mean...
These other guys have been there for so long.
I don't know how
Or did they promote him to get him out of there?
I don't know. That's one thing, I'm not educated on the actual rankings. Like, is it because he's an officer, he gets those, promotions? Are there soldiers that aren't eligible for that kind of stuff? Like, I don't know how that works. If you're just like infantry, like, do you never get the opportunity to get promoted? Or is there certain just members of the military who are on the line of promotions and then you just have your soldiers? Because I don't know. Like, that's the stuff that I don't really know that much about. But it felt like it was a really quick promotion for not really doing anything.
That felt like the super fast episode.
It did. It went very quickly. I mean, that mission was very intense and fast, and yeah, it was... it's just hard to watch it. Any kind of wild cards being thrown into the group just makes things hard. And the fact that they even lost someone and everyone's like, oh yeah, great mission, I'm proud of you. Like, no, that's... like, losing one of your own is bad. Like, it's got to be so hard.
But one versus an entire 15?
Yeah, it's just so tough. But, yeah, I mean, again, another ridiculously great, well-done episode. It's just, this show has you just on the edge of your seat, just, especially when you don't know all the details of all the stuff that went through with all the wars and everything. Like, kind of like the overarching idea of what happened. But, like, getting the details and, like, again, like, there's names and certain things that I'm never going to forget now.
Right. Same.
Thanks to this show. So... Yep. Yeah, so again, I'm very happy to be watching and learning. So, Any other thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all, leave your comments down below. We will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.